What up YouTube, Ace here. We are coming at you with another anime first impression. This is Love After World Domination. So I just started watching this anime, and as soon as I watched this anime, it immediately reminded me of My Hero Academia, just from the art style, the character animation. Got a hit of nostalgia as well, because also it centers around these guys. These guys are Power Rangers essentially, so they're referred to as gelatos, which is kind of funny. But yeah, each ranger has their own flavor of gelato. So this is the Red Ranger you see here. The Red Ranger is strawberry. The Blue Ranger is soda, which I don't know why. Sorry, I would have preferred something like blueberry or bubblegum. Let me just show you the Rangers here. Let me just go there. Images. So yeah. So you've got the Rangers. Where are the Rangers? So yeah, here are the Rangers. So you've got the Blue Ranger, soda. Yeah, again, I would have preferred blueberry or maybe bubblegum. The Yellow Ranger, which is this one, which is referred to as lemon, which fits well, that's fine enough. Then you've got the Pink Ranger. For some weird ranger, this is the Pink Ranger, and she's peach, so I don't understand why peach. I mean, something would have been better, something, for example, strawberry even would have been worked well. But then if you have her as strawberry, then what do you have the Red Ranger, this red gelato guy, as? You know, what would he be then? What would he be? Something like, I don't know, like she's peach, and then this guy is pistachio, because green, well, I'm fine with that. It's the best flavor out of the bunch anyway, because awesome. Anyway, I'm running about fucking like gelato and fucking ice cream flavors. So the story revolves around these two guys. So he's the leader, the Red Ranger, the red gelato, and she's the main villain. She's the Reaper Princess, I think she's called. So anyway, what happens is the professor of Team Gear of the red gelato gives him the blessing, says go ahead, express your feelings to this girl you've fallen in love with, without knowing. He doesn't actually know the identity. He's fallen in love with this, well, basically with the enemy. So he says go ahead, reveal the feelings to them. So the red gelato confesses love to her, and his name's Fudo, that's his real name of the red gelato, and then she's Desunumi, which is the real name of the Reaper Princess. And they decided to keep things secret, because the last thing they want is a scandal, and for any sort of other sort of things to happen, basically, that might affect the entire dynamic. So it's all about them hiding their relationship from everyone else, basically, using their real identities to see themselves in the real world, and then basically having these make-believe little fights that they have. But yeah, it's cool to see this little whole scripted battles that they have with one another as well. And the second episode, you're introduced more to the Yellow Ranger. So the Yellow Ranger, if I go back, was where is she again? Where's the Yellow Ranger again? It's her. So this is the Yellow Ranger. So you introduce more about her. She's a drunk, over-the-top gal who reminds me a bit of Sasha from Attack on Titan. So as we get into the episodes, you get more insights about the secret society as well, and basically about the organization that Reaper Princess works for, and what their plans are about world domination, and how you get in. Also in episode 3, finally you get introduced to the other princesses. She's got the one main character, and they've got other princesses in the group as well, other sort of villains, and then you've got other sort of like bad guys as well, and things that happen. But it's a funny anime. So some of my first impressions of this anime, how it had the entire premise was a bit of a rip, copy and paste sort of stuff, outright just changing the stuff from like obviously taking inspiration from like My Hero Academia, using things like the Power Rangers sort of stuff. Instead of being Rangers, they're called gelatos. The whole using the T-freezing, the freezing techniques when they transform. They don't say Mighty Morphin, they say freezing. But even though they've taken inspiration, because every anime basically takes inspiration, copies and pastes from other sort of stuff. What works, why not just do something that just copy and paste, but just do something a bit different? Why the fuck not? But yeah, I have loved the entire Monogatari sort of stuff that's going on, the story that's been told, their relationship, how they're concealing it from the world. So far so good. Have to admit, this is a nice little anime to watch. So if you're out there looking at watching something a bit funny, a bit ecchi as well, because there's not too much of ecchi. It is a romance anime. It has got a lot of action to it as well, but it's definitely one worth watching. It's got a rating on here, like 7.46, I'm assuming, out of 10. But yeah, I would say 7 out of 10 seems fitting. Good anime. So if you're out there looking for something lovey-dovey to watch, a bit of action, a bit of this, and Power Ranger, My Hero Academia sort of stuff, you love that stuff, you're going to definitely like this as well. Anyway, this has been Ace, hoping that quick little first impressions of the first 3 episodes of this anime, and as always, like, subscribe, Ace out.